8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good morning, afternoon, or evening. Welcome to IdiOtBlog number 366. This is Mrs. Idiot Burns. You are listening to Tommy the Poet. And I'm having a little stage fright, so I'm going to hand it off to your host, Idiot Burns.
Been stone cold since I was a young one, since I was a young gun, muscling the dum-dum, shoving them under the rug.
Hey everybody, how's it going? My wife wanted to do that. Went pretty good. Hope you all enjoyed. Let me find my headphones. There we go.
Folks been I get my head in the sand when everybody turned and ran from the circumstance.
How'd you like that intro? If you didn't catch it, you're gonna have to go back and find it. As she stated, the featured artist today is Tommy _ the Poet at BandLab.com. You can find him at Tommy TOMMY _ THEPOET. Today we're on simulcast on BandLab, at IdiOtBlog, on Facebook /Christopher Burns, or YouTube, Mob Crush, or Twitch, username Idiot Burns. This track is called Eyes Wide Open. Who's this with him? I knew it was Outer Image. I can recognize his voice. These two are solid in the rap scene, for sure. They're kind of that rap genre with a touch of R&B going on, which you know we all love.
What if every fight that I fought, every night that I brought home the feelings I caught, slipping on the line that I walked was off or not? And what if these thoughts stopped? I think I'd feel like I've been shot, cause if you can't learn, how can you spark the lantern? Sweet. You can be damn sure you're gonna catch a hand burn. Never abandon your chance to find the answers, supplanted in the patterns of your morals and standards. Remember who you
Got a dry mouth. I'm probably gonna go in a few seconds and go grab myself something to drink.
Remember who you are.
Eyes wide open.
Who you were.
End of the song. You know it's a good track when you want it to start again. This was inspired by artist The Sound of James. Might as well mention him. You can find him at TSOJ, The Sound of James. That was the bee's knees, is the track it was. Now this is Nightcap. 2 open verses on this. If anybody wants to go search for it, find it out. Today is my son's 8th birthday. For 8 years I've been a father. Congratulations, James. You made it to 8 years old. How awesome. I told you guys I'd put a banner around the show. I got it. We're on the moon, dudes. We're broadcasting from the moon. I hope you guys all like it. If you're getting a delay, it's because the signal's coming all the way from planet Moonland. And like I said, the artist featured today is Tommy the Poet. Tommy with a Y _ the Poet, one word. This track is Nightcap. with 2 open verses. It seems like he did the hook or something. That's cool. Mazzy Matt on the beat. Nice work, Mazzy Matt. I'll wait for the show to start up and get flashing. What's going on, Summer C? Thank you for the compliment. Been working on this setup a bit. These are the instruments I've collected over time. I got a few guitars you can't see. Let me spin it on over, see if you can see them when I do that. Let's see if it works like that. You can't even see them, they're behind this paper. There's a few more guitars over here. Right here. They're always hiding. My best guitars are visible when you come into my bedroom, but they're not too visible on the show, sadly. Whatever. I'll be right back. Give me a moment. I'm back in the room with a giant milk. Oh. Let's go find this artist again and get the music going again here. Woo. It's got a lot of advertisements, so this is what happens when you do that. You lose the ability to load it all quickly.
Just let me be the first
So silent. Sorry about that silence.
But my anger and pain are fading like flakes
This
from
is
the
Redemption
paint.
of a Rebel.
Not all abuse is physical. Can you relate? You see, my bruises are invisible, and so are my chains. I see my chance to stay dry in the rain, and so I take it. Even though what's left of me remains disheveled and naked. The redemption of a rebel in the making. But don't mistake my level-headedness with patience. I'm not a doctor, but I run surgery on this cadence.
This is just a little room behind my bedroom.
On your favorite playlist.
It's actually a closet. Here you go. That was Redemption of a Rebel. I think we're going to get a few of these. This is life.
Presented by society as it realizes its folly is swatted down and called fake sensationalist news, we might get discouraged and question life. When the spiteful antagonists beat another soul down with words and behaviors meant to degrade and disparage, sometimes the result ends with an extinguished life. But you see, life can cut like a knife, and it can, when given time, heal twice. Life can be synonymous with light, or it can, when set in darkness, wilt and expire. But light, when cultivated, can ignite all life and widen the area it brightens. Love is a titan, and life without love can be vile, but if you love yourself, if you take the time to get to know you, if you make it a point to meditate on your soul, life will no longer end sentences starting with "fuck my." It will be something to cherish. Go out there now, taste the air, embrace the rain, remain steadfast in pursuing your understanding of life.
Maybe it's my fuck
Google,
that
what's another word for
attitude
ambition?
that gets me going.
I don't feel like that one suits me. Give me something else to use, please.
This is
'Cause
which
fuck,
way?
I rely too much on luck, and I move too loosely. And I can't keep falling up.
Nice
All right,
spoken
since
words.
Everybody's treating this like some sort of blog diary audio thing. And I've been hearing it a lot lately, and I think that it's a great idea, and it's a good way to get shit off everybody's chest. But I want to enlighten everybody just a little bit about what's going on in the world, because a lot of people seem to think that this is about race, that this whole thing is about race. It's not. As a matter of fact, that's what they want you to believe. The powers that be want you to believe that this is all
It's about separating
race,
us from each other,
that
taking us
what
apart
it's
as a
about
family.
is, police brutality and all this. That's what they fucking want, okay? They want you to get upset. They're doing this shit on purpose. These things fucking happen because these guys are put the fuck up to it. They become infamous, and in the process, they perpetuate the hate. They perpetuate it. They grow it on both sides when they do this shit. And the shit is fucking awful. And everybody fucking buys into it. And it really pisses me off.
Could be kneeling at a football game, marching in the streets, Black Lives Matters.
We turn to fucking hate each other and argue with each other and defend ourselves and make ourselves look fucking bad doing it. Because what the fuck are we fucking trained to do in this world? As human beings in this country, as people, men and women in this country, men and women, period, men and women,
and
not
fight.
Black men and women, not white men and women in this country. As men and women in this country continue to fucking see themselves as black men and women, white men and women, Hispanic men and women, they're always gonna fucking fight that way. Now, I always think that the sexes should be separate, that we shouldn't be equal, but I don't think that any type of relationship should definitely be.
Yes.
So let's get this straight.
We're all in a relationship with each other.
The fucking world wants us to
One
hate
nation.
each other. The fucking powers that be, they want us divided so that we are easier to conquer. Don't let them do this shit to you.
They're trying to break
I'm
the
being
solidarity
dead fucking
amongst
serious.
man.
It drives me crazy. We could be busy loving one another.
Well said, Tommy.
We're too busy fucking hating one another. So much so that fucking Amazon fucking wins.
Yeah.
Fucking this is ridiculous.
The global
It's fucking
elitist,
ridiculous,
power-hungry
y'all. We in a goddamn
salespeople.
pandemic, y'all.
It ain't no pandemic.
Jesus. I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna stop right there. Hopefully somebody fucking listens to this shit, though.
You could say more,
Hopefully
please.
it clicks with fucking someone. Damn. Don't leave any motherfucking comments.
I'm gonna leave a comment though that's like a heart symbol. Can I leave that? I kid. This song is Escape. I believe this is that shit. Let me throw it up and see. It is featuring that shit.
And out in the distance singing, this is my hood. Nothing could dampen my mood.
At TSOJ. At Outer Image.
Looking at the stars when I kick back, chewing on a tic-tac. Lady's tracking down her chapstick from her hip sack. I can hear the zipper on the 10 flap, but before we lip smack, we gonna sit and chill with a six-pack.
Yeah.
And I got no
Mazamat.
sorrows, no plans for tomorrow.
That shit. Now my show is explicit.
No message
Aww.
to send, posted in my hammock at night in the woods. And now in the distance singing, this is my hood. Nothing could dampen my mood. I'm smiling, excited, and feeling right good. Everything is solid and right when I can stop and take a breath and get away from metropolitan life. Safe out of the downtown crowd.
Why you dancing, Chris? Cause the shit's groovy and I'm loving it nicely. Oh
We'll take a
yeah.
hike in the mountains to find a fountain of youth. We'll shout an echo in the caves and down the mines as we move. We'll climb the pines, use the shadows to track time. Then unwind in a hammock under the moon. I can't think of a more perfect idea.
Oh yeah.
Spend some time in nature to escape the hysteria.
Yeah.
Roasting up some chow on the fire pit.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know how anyone could get
Hey,
tired
who brought the
of this.
mushrooms?
Posted in my hammock at night in the woods. And out in the distance singing, this is my hood. Nothing could dampen my mood.
Watch out, there's a bear! Yo, bear!
Feeling right good. Looking at the stars when I kick back, chewing on a tic-tac. Ladies tracking down her chapstick from her hip sack. I can hear the zipper on the 10th.
What?
But before we lip
This
smack,
is
we
good.
sit and chill with a six-pack. And I got no sorrows, no plans for tomorrow.
This guy should be on the radio.
No message to send. Posted in my hammock at night in the woods. And down in the distance singing, this is my hood. Nothing could dampen my mood. I'm
Whoa.
If you're joking, I swear you're gonna end up selling wieners in the nosebleeds.
Track is called Nosebleeds.
All of this bravado's got me laughing off my tookus when ch-ch-ch-chia following Wooly Won't bring the ruckus. Reggie in the pip cup and he's holding it down in a big ooh. When Chris Honor rolls around, the only show for the night.
Man, I can't wait
the home team. Breaking
until we get to Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Listen closely, live never loading. Welcome to the Nosebleeds.
Yeah.
Chilling on the rug in front of the TV. On my knees eating cracker from a frisbee. Plus I got my Ninja Turtles Shredder in the toy box plotting against me. Didn't care about the purpose of play. I was working up the nerve to put my turtles away. When Cowboy Curtis turned to Pee Wee Herman and sang, I just stopped by to hear the word of the day. Conky, stuttering and honking.
The word is Tommy.
That only said stop. Later on,
Who's got a Tommy gun?
She said, and I got walking, she dropped the coffee.
What hair? Pee-wee's Playhouse.
We answered the questions, but we don't know. Randy left the impression that he was violent at home. Defender was the best, and at the height of the show, Mecca like a high, Mecca, hiney ho. I would like to be honest to a buzzing phenomenon. I would pop it in and just watch it with my pajamas on. I had the lunchbox and also on no other songs. One day I hope to get his autograph at Comic-Con.
What a classic track. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. This track is called Test. I think the next one's Cat and Dog. You guys ever watch that one? That's a Nickelodeon classic. I believe it's a Nickelodeon classic, actually. I can't remember what channel it was on. It's been so long. So if anybody else see Idiot Bot 1 through 114 dropping likes all over the contests, that is not me. That's a person impersonating me, because I know they're impersonating me, because some of them had said stuff like, "Go check out my song. I want to win the contest," and they're sharing my song. Well, I don't care about bots. I don't like bots, and I don't need to use them, and I never have. So I just make music, but somebody turned their profile into bots. It said his originally started out as Deacon Daniel, and I called him out. I'm like, dude, he said, he made a post that said, almost to 40 likes, and he had 37 likes, and I went in and looked who liked his songs, and he had 10 likes that were from himself, the Deacon bots, 1 through 9 in himself. And I go, well, you're not almost to 40, since over 25% of your likes are from you. And then I went back to the bed and fell asleep for the rest of my night's sleep. I woke up to Spam City from the Deacon bots, but they were now called Idiot bots. Thanks a lot. And that's been crazy. BandLab did say they got rid of them. We'll see how long it lasts. One positive thing was, like I said, they re-showed me the Tommy the Poet diss track on me. And the reason they did that was because somebody in my feed, when I called them out and said, look at this guy. What the heck is this? It's not me, you guys. When I declared, hey, these bots aren't me. Don't follow them like they are. Someone said, it's this guy. And they pointed to Tommy Poet in his diss track on me. And it wasn't him. It wasn't Tommy the... Well, I don't think it's Tommy the Poet. If it is Tommy, why are you messing with me? But I don't think it's Tommy the Poet. And then Yeah, ended up going to that, listening and going, oh, I'm remembering how much I love Tommy the Poet's music. Not that I ever forget about Tommy the Poet. I just remembered how much I love that track and how, dude, if I'm going to feature somebody today, it might as well be Tommy the Poet. I was pretty close to featuring Tonus today because I noticed he had a blog going himself doing something like what I'm doing, which is really cool. Cat and dog. You guessed it, cats and dogs. This sounds like my cat. This is like all night long. It's like I can't sleep. At least my dogs aren't barking all night long. They're sleeping. They're out cold. But man, let me take this hat off. Definitely bizarre with idiot bots. That was a weird thing to be happening. But they said they're deleting them tentatively. I don't exactly know why, but 114 of them, though? What the heck is this guy doing? Whoever's doing it, maybe he has a program set up that just does it. I don't know. Mood, name of this track. Seems like another spoken word. Or slam poem, if you want to call them that. I think they're slam poems.
Grand dragon remains an actual stain in the fabric of space, a hazardous waste, a ravenous, hateful, babbling, brainless asshole racist inhabits this nation.
Saul Williams is my favorite slam poet. If you ever heard of him, he's great. He was in the movie K-Pax, played one of the other patients. K-Pax is that movie where Kevin Spacey plays an alien who's in an insane asylum. That's an interesting way to get to know mankind, from the inside an insane asylum. And the movie was kind of like a modern take on The One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. A sci-fi take on that. One thing I've noticed since I stopped smoking marijuana is the migraines that I had most of my life are coming back. Ugh, man.
I need a shrink, going fast down the road to nowhere. The brake cable's been cut. Our only hope is to go there where no BandLab band has ever been before. Rip my heart out of my chest and walk away.
Oh, who's on this track with him?
On the floor, a zombie with the bottomless hole for rebellion.
He's in Dude Yo.
So hungry, stumbling barefoot on the never-ending journey. Yeah,
Mr. Romer. Let me put his tag in here.
Yeah, let me tell ya.
It's Outer Image 22.
Yeah, let me tell ya.
I did Outer Images wrong.
Every time I put the pencil to the pad, I add a few weeks between periods of madness. Ironclad badness, wading into the blackness. Better check your status, make way for BandLab's newest great attraction. Mess with us, you might as well embrace a cactus. Teach you how to travel with the catapult apparatus. I got the magic of a magnet, it's distracting.
And
back opposing
Mr.
before they're even halfway across the chasm. Mathematic with the cadence.
No, MC Romer.
Sporadic with the abstract malice. And as I raise this ugly chalice, I toast the fallen that built my skeleton palace. I ain't chasing no
0311.
rabbit, I leave that to Alice. Let me tell
Mitchell
ya.
Romero.
Let
Throw
me
in the
tell
tags.
Let me tell ya.
Everyone has what at once in a while? I think everyone has those once in a while. 114 bots that follow you, or that don't follow you, that go down and like every. I've never seen. I've been on this app for 3 years and doing the contests for a solid 2 years and won 10 contests and promoted the hell out of every new user that comes on here, going and talking to them and listening to their music and interacting. And I've never seen 114 new users go into people's songs named after impersonating someone else and then go like a person's song 114 times from each account and leave the comments like mad comments on their stuff. Never seen that before. Now, self-promoting, I've caught people self-promoting before and been like, damn, I could tell that's self-promotion. And they've won contests with self-promotion, I'm sure. But I've never seen, migraines. Oh, yeah. Migraines. Daily migraines, though? I had daily migraines from age 13 to age 21. And then I started smoking marijuana. And they started going away. And I was smoking marijuana on a level of, for the last 15 plus years, on a level that when I got tested a few months ago, I was at, they said 7,500 nanograms per milliliter. And if I was driving a car and got in an accident, I could be considered high while driving with 5 nanograms. And I had 7,500 nanograms per milliliter in my system. And that's 7,000 nanograms is 7.5 milligrams. 7.5 milligrams per milliliter. Get rid of the milli. That's 7.5 grams per liter. I have 8 liters of blood in my body. That's 60 grams. That's 2 ounces. That's 2 shots of pure THC, not taken, but in my actual blood. And right now it's getting down to that. Probably getting close to 0 after 2 months. So, oh man, so I'm acclimating to sobriety is what's happening right now. It was funny, I was saying, that I had these to another friend of mine on here, that shit, earlier today, and he said, I used to have those when I was growing, when my body was growing, when I was going through puberty, when I was younger, when I was 13 to 19 era, right? And that's when I had them the worst. I had them so bad that I couldn't see. But to be honest, he said something funny. He said, I got this when I was growing. And I said, oh yeah, maybe my brain's growing again. And then I started getting a little scary thought, hope I don't have a tumor because I stopped smoking, and it allow, how there's a suppressive side of marijuana for cancer. Maybe I had cancer and I've been suppressing it ever since. I doubt that. I think my brain's just coming down after months and reaching an actual level of sobriety. So we'll see how long they last, and if I have to, I'll start taking some ibuprofen a little bit here and there, because it does affect my ability to sleep well. Another thing I've noticed since I've gotten sober is some very, very vivid dreams, especially in the last week. Like last night, I was dreaming that I got hired on a job that was on a cruise ship because the idea they had was so new. They wanted to make a whole bunch of handmade parts and pieces of this new item they're going to sell before anybody knew about it. So they did it all on this ship, and they went out and flew me with a helicopter over onto the ship, and I came in, woke up, I spent the night there that night and woke up the next morning, and whoa, what? Tripped over a sidewalk on a scooter and went something, and a scooter went into my head. Glad you're fine now. Oh man, that sounds scary. Yeah, man, you think you're gonna go blind or something. Oh yeah. And you always have those fears and stuff when stuff happens to you. Even if it's temporary, you always have these fears that could last forever, right? Nothing lasts forever, hopefully. But this is freestyle of this. Name of this track. Oh, rub my head some more. So the funny thing is, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I had this dream, and I went on the ship and woke up the next morning, and they took me around and toured and showed me the facilities, and this is all in a dream. And then I went up to the engineers department, got to know him, and he shook his hand. He's the guy that hired me. He had a really cool area, and he was doing developing on some CAD and kind of just having some tea. He was like, he kind of reminded me of that Paul Hollywood from the Great British Bake Off show. And then I went down to the bottom to this deck, and there was kind of like a crew area that was an even bigger area, but like had a lot of beds in it, and they all slept in like a dorm kind of setup. And one guy was not waking up yet. And they woke him up and said, dude, we're tired of you oversleeping. You get on the helicopter, you're fired. This guy's your replacement. And then they said, another person came in with a bunch of parts, and they said, who wants to do this? And that guy, and who wants to do this? Okay, and he started handing out all the different things until they got to me, and they go, okay, you're left with the last thing. And they're all laughing, and like, that's the most difficult thing. And then they said, okay, before work starts, there was massages. And right as I was about to have my massage start, they're like, oh, that lady came in. So then it was kind of weird. It was like, you got massages at work. It was a really cool, like hoity-toity job situation, right? So maybe that's a premonition that if I'm applying to jobs and apply myself, I'm dreaming that and manifesting that I'm going to get a great job. Maybe. Cheers to that. Hope I do get a great job. Right now I'm laid off from Boeing, so... Later, Summer. Thanks for coming to the show. Hope you don't have any crazy dreams like I always do, now that I'm sober. Jonathan Mitchell's on the show. Thank you for coming in and checking it out. I'm not drinking all the milk. I went and made sure I got another milk before I started doing this. Drinking all the milk. I'm thirsty. Merchant, name of this track.
Sneakers and a black bandana, latex gloves, about to take a walk and show the streets some love. Sneakers and a black bandana, latex gloves, about to take a walk and show the streets some love. Avoiding street lamps, police, cruisers and creeps. A ninja in the darkness where the shadows are deep. Ghosting all the cops on their beat. I don't speak, I gotta complete this mission while the city's asleep. Zoning out like a weaver at his loom, silently edging past the museum on the stroom. Got a duffel bag clinking, my ammo depleted.
Yeah, you too, man. Have a good night.
Can I just discard it and leave it? You may ask me why, but I've got no satisfying answer. Trusted running thin and I can't.
Go ahead and spray paint Idiot Burns on the side of the buildings. At Idiot Burns. Also my Instagram. But I'm barely on Instagram, you guys. Who won the football game today? Let's go check it out. Oh, Steelers. 11-0. Holy crap. Steelers! What? I love the Steelers. As a kid, I played for the Steelers. Maybe this NFL Super Bowl this year will be Steelers and the Seahawks if I'm lucky, because I love the Hawks. And maybe we could be the only team that beats them in the year. Wow, 11-0. I know they got some challenges coming up in the next 5 weeks, but
I'm excited to do this. This is a very special song on a very special day for a very special person.
Very special song.
Check it.
For Mommy the Poet.
31st, 2020. Woke up this morning and said happy birthday to my lady. I know I haven't been much fun to be around lately, but maybe we can shake it off today, baby.
Wonder what that kid was looking for.
You're impatient and I'm lazy. You think that I'm shady, but no other woman.
Was he coming in here to reclaim the rest of my milk?
aging, but you're the only woman I could ever stay to age with. In 3 days we'll have another date to celebrate 9 years of marriage. What can I say? I can tell it's fate. Our relationship is elevated. No beast from hell could ever come our way and break it. Every day's a gift. We gotta change with the shift. Sometimes we aim and miss, but I'm still grateful for this. January 31st.
This is based on MJ Beats.
Wake up this morning and said happy birthday to my lady. You're my baby bug. You're my mommy the poet. Happy birthday. I love you with all of my heart, and I thank God for every day that we have.
Made by MJ. If you like these beats, go find him. That guy's a master beat maker, not a bastard meat maker. Maybe he is a bastard meat maker, but that's not what I was trying to say. Master beat maker. Bastard meat maker. That's me. I'm a bastard meat maker. That guy's a master beat maker.
I was crawling. Drove in them in the grits and chocolate milk, smooth as silk. I'm lunch trays.
I'm just drinking regular milk. This is sketchy. I'm gonna put the other guy in the track. It's crap. You sculler.
Tommy the poet. Got something to say.
Activity.
Not exactly the Picasso of the block, but then got awesome with the chalk soft shading. The walks get caught within a thought bubble and stumble through a puddle of pencil shavings just as the splotches on my thumbs were fading. I still have a center console full of postage labels for stencils that I'll place in the paper hangers. I might just
I'm gonna try that again. Crap.
I'm hanging over the road. Suicide, nope, I'm making something
You
more dope. But then
sculler. Crap you sculler underscore activity. Huh, not able to comment on the blog. And hit refresh. See what's going on with that. Here he is. This track is sketchy. You can find it at Tommy underscore the poet. Try that again. Try and comment on here again. At crap you sculler activity. There you go. That worked. Go find these guys. The reason I do this blog is to promote people. Is to share people with new artists and different artists with people who have maybe not come across them, and to have a kind of more direct interaction with the other members of the BandLab crew and such.
And you can catch a shadow bolting by the road. The smoking stoves in the hobbies. Polar a higher life form. Scribies.
I like this guy's voice. It's got like an East Coast vibe to me. Tommy the Poet's out in Texas. Kid you saw in the background wearing the Odell Beckham Jr. shirt. Also out of Texas. He's visiting for 10 days. My wife's second son. His name is Jacob. Or Cubby. Or J Money. Calls me Mr. Chris. Kind of where I got that Mr. Mistake Maker from. Alright. It's a cool track. What's next?
Shout out to Purple Lex.
Purple
I've
Lex.
been sitting on this beat for a long minute.
Purple underscore Lex underscore.
Hi there, it's a fucking nightmare. All these fucking zombies among us with that blind-eyed stare. And every New Year's Eve, I'm glued to the
Purple
TV,
Lex.
expecting to see a tragedy inside Times Square. If I'm ever an old man with fine white hair, I'll still be right there in the mountains fighting bears.
Fine white hair.
In your reclining chair, whining about the fine dining not included in your timeshare.
Boom.
The lights are flickering. Tell me who the fuck is in charge of that shit.
People are bickering. Selfies always gotta be perfectly backlit. Nations of businesses persist in spite of their violent track lists. Troublesome, isn't it? That's why I had to dust off this track and unpack it. You always see it on the front page. Who's broke, who's dead, who's paid? The faces of famous predators, rage, re-awareness of age. Refugees in a cage, never peace, always rage. Fuck the days of this age, cause in spite of it all, I've got it made. I say things like when I was your age. Been saying it forever since like I was your age. I'm not a dinosaur, but I can score phrases stored in mazes with mirrors and doors adjacent on a quarter of a page. It's your turn.
Yo, run that beat, son.
Damn. These are the rules to his personal forking contest. Your verse must be at least as long as mine. You must credit the beatmaker in your description. You must follow the topic's thread. You cannot win if you have received a custom painted record within the last 6 months. And I must be able to understand you. There are no restrictions on who may enter. This mini contest is open to all, regardless of race, sex, age, religion, sexual preference, or nationality. Start forking. Forking. Trippin' Nick. See, he commented. That guy's awesome. I should feature him. Purple Lex, love the track. Exit valid. I'm in. Explain, follow the thread. That means follow the idea, I believe. But you got to capture the meaning of the lyrics and continue the idea about the front page.
Here we go. Here we go. Check it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's that shit show. Here we go. It's that shit show.
Dalton Black said the content was on point. Thirst said, back off, I already got this. This is the show. That shit 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 show.
Everybody gather round, prepare to be entertained. He's drilling this music into your brains. He's the ringmaster, blastering musical masterpieces to your memory.
Ooh, this next track is one I really like.
Intros are the centerpiece, you better be ready, cause when it drops on me it's heavy. He only gets the best of the
Oh, I like the guitar on this, it's cool.
And I won't settle for less because the best
Where'd the beat come from on this one? Oh yeah, that shit.
Here we go. It's
That shit show. Here we go.
It's that shit
show. That shit show. Does he still do the shit show? I don't know. I haven't caught it. I feel like he's in one of the users that I gotta get back down to 0 following again to make sure that I'm seeing him, because I feel like I don't see him unless I go look. Even though I'm following, it's like he doesn't go in my feed. Him, Andy Guitar Pants, Ice Man 714. They don't show up in my damn feed. I know I got a lot of rap I follow, but I should still see this stuff. Oh, yeah, he's out of New York City. Shit show. We've had some fun in the chat, I'll tell you that. And making some music. We did the Idiot. Idiot that shit. Those were cool. We did I think we did 5 of them where they're people saying that shit and idiot from famous people saying it in movies and other things like that, taking the clips out and using them in these tracks. Man, this headache needs to go away. Oh. Just because the headache, I'm gonna go one more song and call it. When Fork It comes on, we'll do the fade out. It's that shit show. There we go.
It's that shit show.
Here it is, kiddo. We're gonna listen.
Let me tell you about my Grammy. She made it into '80s. She was never afraid to play the little old lady. She never hesitated to ask me about my babies, even if she just got done cussing at me.
Yo, Tommy.
Crazy. I really miss her, but it's
You're on my line.
could have called her anytime, 'cause she stayed up all night.
This is one of my favorites by.
She did tell me that there's no point in hanging on regret.
Well, there's a lot of them.
Stay on your toes, 'cause something
There's the diss on me. There's front page.
It's never a dull moment.
All your spoken word or slam poetry was great.
Exactly what you're going through. It's never a dull moment, kiddo. So go do exactly what you have to do. It's never a dull.
Oh, I like that one, Escape. I added a yo bear to that.
It's never a dull moment, kiddo. It's never a dull moment, kiddo. She survived the Holocaust, avoided all the drama. Came to Dallas with her brother and her daddy and her mama. She
Track, another track I really like. What was it? I'm just gonna browse up and look at the. It was not Cat and Dog. That was funny though.
Conversation was ended. I'll never forget it. I always loved it when she said it.
Nosebleed is good. Tommy the Pissed Off Poet was really good.
Exactly what you're going through. It's never a dull moment, kiddo. So go do exactly what you need to do. It's never a dull kiddo. It's never a dull moment, kiddo.
We love you too, Dad. Spare us the theatrics. That was a crazy, funny-ass little meme. Wide Open was really good. That was with Outer Image, I believe. Eyes Wide Open. That was the opener.
Never a dull moment, kiddo.
Nightcap was good. I think it was Life. That one was good. Dude, all your stuff is on point. It's inspirational, my friend.
For some reason I can't be where I like to be. Taking care of my wife and see temptation on every corner. I'm just trying to live righteously, but shit just don't seem right to me. Who's your favorite rapper? I bet you they don't give a damn. Scraping money for they show and they just blow it like a ceiling fan. Hoping you can feel it, man. This whole world needs healing, man. Lazy ass niggas don't wanna work, they out here stealing, man. I work hard, I do my thing, I'm still making bangers. Show them how to be the man without shooting or twisting fingers. A rapper and a singer, that's how a nigga coasted. I'm killing
Power of the Feather.
Scared to show emotion. You know I got it,
That's
nigga,
some great
you ain't
tracks.
even ready. I'm about to let the
Merchant.
waters break like a fucking levee. And you niggas love my drive like a fucking Chevy. Got the cheese dough and
Yep.
the sauce like
My
a
wife
hot
did the
and ready.
intro.
When
She
my
did the
mother
good
passed,
morning,
everything changed.
afternoon,
Like a
or
speech in
evening.
my circle, man, I had to rearrange. My family went their separate ways. Got me missing precious days. If time heals everything, nigga, tell me why the pressure stays. I know you don't even have the answer for me.
Front page, though.
What does
That
life
was
have
so
in store?
good.
Probably cancer for me. I just do my thing cause all y'all
I
niggas
almost am
boring.
tempted
I be
to go
young,
listen to
getting
the
that
forks
money
of it.
while y'all niggas snoring. And you ain't gotta like, I'ma kill this shit like training wheels, riding on a bike. See you got your
Now that you're
fucking
here, the
hand
show's
out
gonna
like
go
you tryna
longer.
hike. Man, my flow stop time, nigga, like I'm trying to spike. Shout out Tom Brady. Attitude
Oh, yeah,
of this world
paperweight
is
champion.
fuck you pay me.
Let's get to that,
Don't
too.
be mad at me, look how the fuck you made me. You catching feelings
You
like
can find
rice
the
without
blog.
fucking gravy.
Once
My
we're
fault that
over,
your
you'll be able to
ass
find
broke
it.
and just had a fucking
You can just
baby.
look up
Mirror,
Idiot
mirror on the
Blog
wall, tell 'em I'm the greatest, nigga, tell 'em to replace this,
space
nigga, tell 'em how I made
pound
this, nigga,
sign
tell 'em this has never been
366
written.
or
Tell 'em
Idiot
that
Blog
I'm laughing,
366
nigga,
might
but
be
I never
fine
been
with a
kicking
space
since I was young in the
on
cold. I was
YouTube.
walking with mittens. Niggas talking about my flow like my shit was just skipping.
Or obviously hop over to my Facebook and rewatch it there. I think you can rewind live shows there. You see, got this new screen here. It starts on this show. This new screen. Where is it? Let's see if I can point and know where I'm pointing. This new screen right here, right there. That's where you can find me. And this is the name of the show right here.
I made a mad dash for the napkins. When those bastards started laughing, they got capped in the action. Slapped and put on blasting all the tracks that I've been smashing. These assholes dropping trash and don't have half of my passion. Fire, bro, check out my pen track. It's slapping while they pat themselves on the back. Start dabbing, I'm grabbing a pen and pad to light their ass up like matches.
You talking about me?
A bunch of bitches kicking knees and turning tricksy. There's nothing you could say to convince me to get all shifty. I'll probably be underground when I'm 50. A lot of family now keeps their distance from me, and I don't know how they expect me to think they love me. I can't let it touch me because I know they're not above me. All my life I've been ugly, but I've never been a fucking dummy. I've spent most of my life learning my boundaries, but I never hesitate to spit the truth.
I always like checking out who made the beat.
I'm as rowdy as a mound of bees.
I get so much money
I'm shouting these lyrics like
on the beat.
bleeding pounds a piece.
I get so much money.
A politician once told me to watch his mouth when he speaks. Then he lied to me. That wouldn't cut it out in these streets. You gotta school these youngsters cause they're slacking on their lessons. Every message only passes over their heads, and I know I'm not the first or last who ever said it, but if you're not seeking knowledge, I guess your ass is pathetic. There's nothing wrong about winning a little bread, forgetting it when my life is spinning right off my chest. If you don't fuck with me, I don't need your respect. You ain't knocking my confidence cause I'm one of the best. Tell them what I said is prophetic. Tell them life can only suck if you let it. Tell them not to go for the fence, it's fucking electric. Tell them every single syllable I said that I meant it. Bet it. Damn.
Woo! It went doo-doo-doo on the snare. It had a little cue going on there. That was cool at the end. Let's get this party started. The Joint, Tommy the Poet, and Outer Image 22, or Outer Image maybe. Yeah, Outer Image 22 is no longer the username. Just straight up Outer Image. That's one word.
You can say that there's something in the air tonight. Feel it right, just brighten up your timeline.
The Joint.
Go absorb it a while. Everybody needs a break, get loose and get wild. Tommy the Poet, you hold me out of image. Bringing you a tune and we hoping that you're feeling it. The funk, the jump, the bump, what's up? Gonna get you right out of that rut. Cause it's time for fun, let the melody run. Spreading waves of love instead of tapping the gloves. So go on, run it up, keep the volume turned up. We'll get this party started, man, it's only just begun now.
Let's get this party started. Let's get these hands a bobbing till everybody's nodding right along. You ain't gotta show up, all you gotta do is turn this on and go nuts. If it makes you smile, that's a bonus. So
Both those users aren't usernames anymore, so I don't know where to find them. January was busy for Tommy the Poet, it appears.
But if you're a bummer, then just get out of my treehouse. We're only here to spread the love, can you dig it? Simple misgivings will be easily forgiven. Shake a leg, get to kick it like you're in it to win it. This is the Joint Gun by Tommy the Poet and Outer Image. Do the thing with your neck that a party does. Get loose like you got a body buzz. Let the comedy flood. Air guitar like you're trying to be good. It's not a day for neighbors, it's a day for neighborhoods. Let's get this party started. Let's get these hands a bobbing till everybody's nodding right along. You ain't gotta show up, all you gotta do is turn this on and go nuts. If it makes you smile, that's a bonus. So this phenomenon. It doesn't matter if you're with a group or chilling alone.
I'm looking at this image of the dog with thinking of a piece of meat when he's looking at.
Just put this on your phone and
It looks like he's looking at livestock on the other side of a fence.
it's a right to get it wrong. This is
Did
your
I do I Get So Much Money right? With two eyes? I think so.
Like a hot lava Impala with hydraulics on it. Yeah, baby.
Just keep the party popping like a bomb.
That sucks. I get so much money.
Even the rising sun can stop it.
So flip, flop, like a trick shot. Wave your hands in the air like we're never gonna stop.
No, I didn't do it right. It added an I. Type that again.
All right, man.
I get
Let's see if you can make it all the way
so
to the
much
door.
money.
All the way over there?
There we go.
Go for it, man.
All right,
Enter.
here I go.
Oh, dude. Are you okay?
Best party
Ever.
Let's get this party started. Let's get these hands a bobbing till everybody's nodding right along. You ain't gotta show up, all you gotta do is turn this on and go nuts. If it makes you smile, that's a bonus of this phenomenon.
I was eating a donut earlier in the blog, and this milk was like up to here. Ooh.
Everybody's nodding right along. You ain't gotta show up, all you gotta do is turn this on and go nuts. If it makes you smile, that's a bonus of this phenomenon. Let's get this party started. Let's get these hands a bobbing till everybody's nodding right along. You ain't gotta show up, all you gotta do is turn this on and go nuts. If it makes you smile, that's a bonus of this phenomenon.
I see this new little feature I never knew about, where I can click next to somebody, I can go restrict user, and I can stop them. I did not know you could do that. That's a cool little feature. Maybe that's new since I complained about somebody spamming me, or maybe I just didn't know it was there. Yeah! Woo!
Play it again.
Nice.
All right.
Was that the kiddos? If so, that's amazing. That's awesome. Paperweight champion.
I guess
It's
the
the guy
season was a no-go.
with a world
And I don't know if
champion
replacing the coach will affect
thing
my
on his
hope, yo, I'm
wrist.
still gonna tozo. But all the hype at our height now makes me feel like a bozo. But what if Troy was the GM and the AC was Romo? But you know what they say about wishing in one hand. The ish always piles up all the way to the fan. And we can get rid of the coach with the gingerbread tan. But Jerry, please, how can I say it so you'll understand? We get it, but it'll only hurt if you let it. Plus, I know I'm not the only person who's ever said it. And none of
Paperweight
us want you
champion.
to regret it. But if you stepped out and
Like
it
the
helps,
guys
you can still get the credit.
hiding behind the
Because
pen.
in the beginning, you achieved your goal and purpose. But at this point, we're only
Critics.
just a three-ring circus. You're basically the cowboy, so why
I'm
would you
feeling
hurt
like
us? You're getting older.
a harsh on
man,
critics.
It's making us nervous. Still, you're the reason the boys are who they are. Still, you got the gold jacket, so you're way under par. Still, your name is synonymous with the star. But you no longer need to hold the keys to the car.
It hurts me to say this,
I like this.
but it needs to be said.
Ooh. Do more things with that effect. That was cool. MT Romero.
I gotta make things clear for Mr. MC Ramiro. You're really just a zero while I'm Robert De Niro. I got nothing to fear though from your ominous queer jokes. Come on over here so you could bow to your hero. I'll put you in a box and mail you to Tijuana so you could trace a story about how I met your mama. You won't know that you're dead till I drop you, or else you wake up with the droopy eye covered it with slobber. I see a newbie trying to regroup and use me just for a boost because I told him that no dudes can be groupies. And now he loses sleep and chooses to be goofy, talking about all the gay things that he wants to do to me. Hunkered over the dog bowl and laughing chism. I laugh cause that's probably how you made it through prison. The new kid on the block and you're hoping and wishing that you can jump in my way so you can stay in my vision. Man,
I guess
see
I
you,
like
homie,
diss
but
tracks
you're
a lot.
see-through. This ain't no jungle, the jungle, no Mimi Siku. But now you're looking at me like you got a sweet tooth and flashing hearts with your hands.
Hey,
like a
we got
complete
Porthole
you.
next.
You had the balls to step in line and drop a diss when I already had your throat gripped within my fist. I was just waiting to make that flick of the wrist, a little twist. Never mind, I think you get the gist. You're a ladybug, sugar, I'm a fiddleback. You threw a duck, buddy, cause your missile flaps. I got you beat already, cause this shit will slap. I guess you're gonna have to give those first two initials back. You sending a kite, man, I'm sending a kilogram. A bucket of C4 to knock out your whole village. Bam! I'm not averse to blood
MT.
spillage, fam. But
Does that
it's
mean
too late
Master
that I gotta
Troll?
waste my biggest fan. You blame me for the track like I made you do it. All the
I
smartest
don't know.
on the challenge, but they scroll right
Just
through
guessing.
it. You've got a death wish, and I'ma hold you to it. Your pants are dripping piss. What? You can't hold your fluids? You're gonna have to put more time and heavy grind if you wanna keep your head when mine
Who's on
is
the
shedding
fucking
flies.
beat with this
Take
one?
your Christmas vacation and come back with better rhymes. You look like Eddie Vedder and you rap like Kevin Federline. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. I popped you in the mouth. That's why you ran to the ladies' room. Damn it, Rami. Damn it, Rami. Damn it, Rummy. Damn it, Rummy. Damn it, Rummy. Had to take a stab at Tommy. Now you got nothing on me, so get off my salami. You did your thing, dude. You got your thrill. Just remember that I'm still the king of the hill.
Did you work with them after that? Did you work with them after all that? Because I feel like a few tracks back, he was on the track.
Empty Romero.
Porthole. Porthole. It's pretty cool. Already. Nice toying with loopers. La da 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 da, la da da, la da 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 da. Idiot blog, show number 366. I done special tributes to this guy. Had to get him on the beginning of the year this time. Previously, I started out the last year with the metal feature. Jared Kenneth Johnson, oh yeah. But now, you see, I had to start this year with Tommy, cause he's fucking badass, and he dissed me. It was the greatest thing, oh you know what I mean. Tommy's got the flows, Tommy's lyrics know the pits down in your soul. He likes to record slow, but he gets it done right, makes the beat sound real tight. Got the whole flow going to the whole show. You gotta go back and rewind, re-listen, find the time to understand. His words glisten in the sun like the sunscreen, baby girl, you know what I mean. Woo-woo, woo-woo. This track is called Porthole by Tommy the Poet. Don't you know it? He's got the flows to unlock your inner beast. The inspiration at the least. But Tommy's doing it right. You gotta make more tracks tonight, you know, cause it's getting real fire. Inspired, you know, yeah. But thank you so much, Tommy, for making music and keeping it real out here on the BandLab. I appreciate you. I hope you have a good night. I hope you have a good rewatch of this vlog at some point in time. Yeah, man. Really appreciate you. People like you in the lab. Some great work we listened to today. Certainly was a blast. Aside from my migraine, I need to go take some medicines. Idiot blog got to go. Idiot man's done with the show. Have a nice flow. We are music, don't you know? We are music, don't you know? We are music, don't you know? We are music, don't you know?